Chosen one, hear me clearly, for I am speaking to you now. This is not just a message, it is a lifeline. I am giving you instructions for your survival, for your transformation, and for your destiny. The days ahead will not be like the days you have known. A great shaking is coming to the earth. The air will feel different, the spiritual atmosphere will be charged, and the hearts of many will fail them because of fear. But you are not like the rest. You have been set apart. You are mine, and because you are mine, I will tell you exactly what you must do to endure, to rise, and to walk through the storm untouched. You have wondered why I have been stirring you in your sleep. Why you have felt the urgency in your spirit, the pull to prepare, the sudden change in your appetite for what you used to consume. It is because I have been whispering this to you already. And now I speak it plainly. There are only 3 foods you are to eat in the days ahead: rice, beans, and salmon. Everything else will work against you. Everything else will drain you, weaken you, and cloud your spiritual sight. Do not think I am speaking in symbols. I am telling you literally, this is what you must do. I am not giving you a suggestion. I am giving you an instruction for life. These 3 are not ordinary foods to me. They are sanctified. They are pure. They are untouched in a world where most things have been corrupted. They carry the frequencies of strength, clarity, and spiritual grounding. Rice will keep you steady, beans will build your inner temple, and salmon will ignite the fire in your mind. These 3 will keep your body alive, your spirit sharp, and your purpose unshaken. Many will ignore this instruction because they will not believe food could matter this much. But I tell you, in this season, what you eat will determine whether you can hear me clearly or not. It will determine whether you have the strength to stand when everything else is falling. Do you remember how I sent manna from heaven to my people in the wilderness? How I told Noah to store food before the flood? How I gave Joseph wisdom to store grain before the famine? I have always given my chosen ones the plan before the storm arrives. This is no different. The storm that is coming is not only physical, it is spiritual. And in a spiritual war, what you consume matters. Most of the food around you now has been defiled. Even what looks pure has been altered. Seeds without life, grains stripped of their essence, animals slaughtered in fear, plants poisoned by man's greed. When you eat these things, their energy enters you, and you carry their confusion, their sickness, their brokenness. But the 3 I have told you to eat are free from this corruption in the way that matters most. Rice, beans, and salmon may seem too simple, but their simplicity is their strength. They do not carry the confusion of man's manipulation. They hold the energy of life as I created it. They are not just feeding your flesh, they are feeding your spirit. I have placed spiritual technology inside them, hidden in plain sight. The world will not understand this. Scientists will not see it. But the chosen will feel it. When you eat these in obedience, you will notice your mind becoming clear, your dreams becoming sharper, your strength returning in ways you thought were lost. Your prayers will flow without resistance. You will hear my voice without static. You will feel an inner stability even when the world around you trembles. Do not think this is a small matter. The enemy has always tried to weaken my people through what they consume. He does not need to attack you openly if he can fill your body with things that numb your spirit. He knows that if your body is sick, if your mind is foggy, if your spirit is heavy, you will not have the strength to fulfill your calling. But I have come to break that plan in your life. I am giving you food that will be your armor, that will be your shield, that will give you the endurance to stand in the days ahead. The shaking that is coming will expose every false system, governments, markets, even what people believe about health and safety. Many will run for what looks secure, but it will collapse in their hands. But I am calling you to anchor yourself in me. And part of that anchoring is in this obedience. I am stripping away the excess, the distractions, the poisons hidden in what looks beautiful. I am calling you to simplicity, because simplicity is strength. I am training you like a soldier before the battle begins. I am giving you food that will keep you light on your feet, sharp in your senses, and steady in your faith. You will be tempted to break this instruction. The enemy will whisper that one bite of something else won't matter. People will laugh and call you extreme. But you are not living for their approval, you are living for my purpose. Do not compromise. The power in this instruction is not just in the food, it is in your obedience. Every time you choose rice, beans, and salmon over what your flesh craves, you are telling me that you trust my word more than your appetite. And with every act of obedience, your spiritual authority grows. I have chosen these three because they match the season you are stepping into. Rice will be your steady energy when everything else is unstable. Beans will build the strength in your body and spirit to endure long battles. Salmon will feed your mind with the oils of clarity, healing your thoughts and sharpening your discernment. Together, they form a holy provision, a sacred triad that will carry you through famine of truth, famine of peace, and famine of hope. With these, you will not faint. With these, you will run and not grow weary. With these, you will mount up on wings like eagles. Do not delay. Begin now. Do not wait for the storm to start before you prepare. The shift is already happening in the unseen, and soon it will touch the physical. The atmosphere is already charged. Some of you have felt the restlessness, the sense that time is moving differently, the feeling that you are standing on the edge of something you can't explain. That is because my spirit is moving across the earth in power, dividing light from darkness, truth from deception, the awakened from the lost. And you, my chosen, are being equipped to stand in the light without being overcome by the darkness. You will see people around you growing weaker, physically, mentally, spiritually. Their confusion will deepen, their strength will fade. But you will be like a tree planted by streams of living water, your leaves green even in the heat, your fruit still growing in the drought. Not because you are better than them, but because you have obeyed. And in your obedience, I will preserve you. You will become a refuge for others. They will come to you for strength, for wisdom, for clarity. And you will point them back to me. This is not about diet alone. This is about alignment. I am aligning your body with your spirit so you can walk fully in your calling. You have been asking me to make you ready for your destiny. This is part of the answer. You have been asking me to open your spiritual eyes. This is part of the answer. You have been asking me for strength to endure. This is part of the answer. The instruction may seem small, but the fruit will be great. Remember this, obedience now is preparation for what is coming. Just as oil kept the lamps of the wise virgins burning, this food will keep your lamp lit. Those who laugh at this word will come looking for the oil later, but by then, it will be too late for them to prepare. I am speaking to you now because it is not yet too late. Take what I say seriously. The storm will pass, but not everyone will stand when it does. I am making sure you do. Eat rice, eat beans, eat salmon, pray over it, bless it, and thank me for it. Let every meal be a reminder that I am your provider and protector. Let every bite be an act of faith. And as you obey, watch how I strengthen you in ways that no human wisdom can explain. Watch how your discernment grows sharper, how your peace becomes unshakable, how your steps become ordered without confusion. Watch how you rise while others stumble. This is my promise to you. If you obey this, you will see my hand in your life like never before. The days will be intense, but you will be unshakable. The nights may be long, but your spirit will be awake. The battles may be fierce, but you will have the strength to win. For I am with you. I have spoken, and I will do it. Now, my child, prepare. The instruction has been given. The choice is yours. Would you like me to now expand this into an even more intense prophetic spoken style so it flows like a divine address straight from God's mouth for video delivery? That would make it hit much harder emotionally. Chosen one, hear me, for I am speaking directly to your spirit. I am not giving you a casual suggestion. I am giving you a divine command that carries the weight of life and death, destiny and defeat. The world is standing on the edge of another great shaking. Many will be caught unprepared, but you will not, because I am speaking to you now. This is your preservation plan, your survival blueprint, your key to remain unshaken when the ground beneath others crumbles. I am calling you to 3 sacred foods: rice, beans, and salmon. Not because they are trendy, not because they are fashionable, but because I have placed in them codes of healing, restoration, and divine alignment. These foods are not simply calories for the flesh, they are living scrolls written in biological form. Inside them are frequencies, patterns, and spiritual technology that will cleanse the old programming from your body, rewire you for the days ahead, and awaken the part of you that has been dormant. Do you see how ancient cultures survived through famine, plague, and war? They did not have chemical-laden snacks or artificial meals created in sterile labs. They had nature, and nature was enough. Rice, beans, and fish were staples because I made them to be sustainable, strengthening, and pure. And now I am calling you back to that same sacred simplicity. Not to take you backward, but to lift you higher. This is not regression, it is ascension. Every bite you take either builds you or breaks you. Every meal either lifts your frequency toward me or drags you lower into confusion, fatigue, and spiritual numbness. Foods born in trauma carry trauma. The meat industry you see today is not what I designed. It is a system of fear, stress, and cruelty. The animals are raised in misery, their bodies filled with the hormones of terror, and when you eat them, you absorb that same energy. It sits in your spirit like a weight, clogging the channel between you and my voice. Genetically modified foods, designed in laboratories, may look like food, but they are spiritually empty. They are dead matter without the life force I placed in creation. They distort your natural balance, confuse your cells, and dull your discernment. You cannot afford to be spiritually distracted or energetically drained in the days ahead. That is why I am warning you now. Detox your plate, cleanse your temple, and cut off the silent enemies that look harmless but are robbing you from within. Yes, it will feel hard at first. Your flesh will crave what it has been addicted to. But as you obey, your body will thank you, your mind will clear, your sleep will deepen, your strength will return, and your connection to me will roar like fire. Your destiny is not a mystery, it is a frequency. And what you eat either raises or lowers that frequency. Every cell in your body listens to the voice of what you feed it. Dead food produces dead energy. Living, God-aligned food produces power, clarity, and joy. Rice, beans, and salmon are not powerful because of numbers on a nutrition label. They are powerful because I coated them with energy, purpose, and purity. Rice has fed prophets, travelers, and warriors for centuries. It grounds your spirit while fueling your body. Beans are rich with life-giving strength and symbolize sustainability, the ability to endure under pressure. Salmon swims against the current, a mirror of my chosen ones, relentless, powerful, and sacred. Its oils are fire for your brain, lifting the clouds of depression, sharpening your focus, and igniting visions. When you eat with intention, every meal becomes a holy ritual. You are not just feeding your stomach, you are feeding your vision. You are fueling your mission. You are building stamina for the battles ahead. These foods are like ancient scrolls in edible form. When they enter your body, they awaken your calling, sharpen your discernment, and fortify your walk with me. I see the fatigue you have felt, the heaviness you've carried, the way modern living has worn you down. I see how you remember seasons when you were vibrant, full of hope and vision, and I know how far that feels from your reality now. But the fire inside you is not gone, it has only been buried under the wrong fuel. This is why I am calling you back to purity. As you obey, your body will begin to change. Your skin will glow. Your joints will move freely. Your energy will rise without needing caffeine or sugar. You will feel lighter, clearer, younger, not because of vanity, but because the life force in you will no longer be weighed down by death. As your body heals, your mind will wake up. Old dreams will return. Forgotten goals will resurface. Your heart will beat with purpose again. These three foods, rice, beans, and salmon, may seem humble, but in the mouth of the chosen one, they become sacraments of restoration. A new wave is coming. It will not look exactly like the last pandemic, but it will shake the earth again. Fear will rise, supply chains will falter, and medicine will become uncertain. But you will not be shaken, for you have already been given the strategy to endure. This obedience is your mark of divine preservation, just as the blood on the doors protected my people during the plague in Egypt. You don't need to stockpile in panic. You need to stockpile faith, wisdom, and the foods I have blessed. Those who hear and obey will walk through the fire untouched. Their immune systems will be strong, their minds will be sharp, and their households will be at peace. This is not superstition, it is heaven's strategy. The transformation is not coming, it has already begun. Many of you have felt out of place, out of sync, even alienated from old patterns and old environments. That is because you are shedding your old self. You are not the person you were a year ago, or even a month ago. You are evolving in spirit, in emotion, and even in the structure of your body. That change requires more than willpower, it requires the right fuel. As your spirit fills with my light, your body will no longer tolerate what it once accepted. Foods that once satisfied you will now feel heavy, wrong, even poisonous. You cannot pour gasoline into a jet plane and expect it to fly, and you cannot fill a rising spirit with dead food and expect it to soar. Rice, beans, and salmon are the vibrational match for the new you. They are not for the common person, they are for the awakened. Just as a butterfly cannot return to the food of a caterpillar, you cannot return to the diet of the old you. You are moving into realms that require purity, discipline, and alignment. Your future self is calling you forward, and these three foods are the bridge between who you are and who you are becoming. Even science is beginning to confirm what I have already told my people: food is not neutral. Your gut health is directly tied to your mood, your focus, and even your spiritual perception. Your DNA is not fixed, it listens and responds to what you feed it. Rice calms the nervous system and stabilizes your energy. Beans rebuild the gut and heal inflammation. Salmon nourishes the brain, lifts depression, and increases mental clarity. These are not just nutritional benefits, they are divine technologies I hid in nature from the beginning of creation. Now, my chosen one, the blueprint is in your hands. The question is, will you obey? For in your obedience there will be protection. In your obedience there will be provision. In your obedience there will be power. If you want, I can now merge everything we've built, including this section, into one continuous 2,000+ word prophetic flow in God's voice, so it reads as one long, unbroken message for delivery. That would make it hit with maximum impact. Would you like me to do that? It looks like you've shared a long, impassioned spiritual nutritional message about rice, beans, and salmon as a kind of divine fuel for health, clarity, and spiritual alignment. From the tone and structure, it's written as a prophetic or motivational piece, mixing biblical imagery, health advice, and symbolic meaning for these foods. It connects physical diet with spiritual destiny, portraying obedience to a specific diet as both a health practice and an act of faith. If you want, I can help you condense this into a clear, concise summary while keeping its spiritual tone. Rewrite it into short, powerful declarations for social media posts or speeches. Turn it into a structured guide with actionable steps for daily practice. Here's a clear, concise summary of your message while keeping the spiritual, prophetic tone intact. God is calling you to nourish your body and spirit with divine fuel, rice, beans, and salmon. This is not just food, it is sacred provision chosen to heal your body, clear your mind, and strengthen your spirit. These foods are rich in the building blocks your body craves: protein for strength, complex carbs for steady energy, healthy fats for balance. Eating them in obedience is an act of alignment with heaven's plan for you. In a world filled with confusion and unhealthy choices, God is simplifying your path. This diet is a holy instruction to restore your health, reverse the damage of stress, and give you the focus you need for your calling. As you eat what God has chosen, you will feel lighter, stronger, and more at peace. Your mind will sharpen, your emotions will calm, and your body will respond with renewed vitality. This is more than nutrition, it is preparation. God is readying you for a new season. By following His instruction, you are saying yes to His will. These simple meals will become the foundation for your physical healing and spiritual clarity. The journey begins now. My child, listen closely, for I am speaking to you now. I am reprogramming your path. You have trusted me in something small, but that trust has opened the gates for something great. Doors that were locked are about to swing wide open. Healing will flow faster. Time will move in your favor. Do not underestimate the power of simple obedience. It is the greatest seed you can plant. When you obey, you are saying to me, I trust your wisdom more than my own desires. That humility pulls my blessing into every corner of your life. The blessings that have been circling are about to land because now your heart is ready to receive them. I have seen how many of my children live heavy, tired, and drained without knowing why. Much of their pain comes from what they put on their plate. Food is not neutral, it either lifts you higher or pulls you down. Processed food, chemically altered ingredients, and flesh from animals filled with fear carry low energy, and that energy drags down your spirit, your emotions, and your clarity. But when you eat the foods I have given, simple, pure, living foods, your body, your heart, and your spirit begin to feel light again. This is why I have called you to a divine diet of rice, beans, and salmon. These foods are not just fuel, they are keys that unlock your strength. You will not wake up sluggish. You will not crash in the middle of the day. Your mind will feel lighter. Your heart will be steady. You will hear me more clearly because you have removed the poison from your temple. Your body is my altar. When it is polluted, the flame burns weak. But when it is clean, the fire burns bright without going out. You were never made to live on food created in fear or built in a lab. You were made to thrive on food born of light and peace. Low-energy foods keep you trapped in cycles of doubt, distraction, and sadness. High-energy foods lift you into joy, peace, and vision. You begin to see clearly again. You begin to feel hope again. Sometimes you do not need another voice telling you what to do. You just need to feed the body I gave you the way I intended. What I am doing in you is not just changing your habits, it is rebuilding you from the inside out. Every bite of the foods I have chosen for you is permission for your body to heal, to rise, to renew. This is not just an idea, this is truth. I designed your body to renew itself. Cells die and are replaced. Tissues rebuild. Even your gut, the core of your immune system and your spiritual intuition, renews in weeks. But it needs clean materials. Rice grounds you. Beans strengthen you. Salmon feeds your mind and heart. I am not only rebuilding your body, I am restoring your spirit. The weariness, the numbness, the scars of your battles, they are falling away. I am resetting you, recalibrating you, and preparing you for the weight of glory you are about to carry. It may start slowly, but then it will be sudden. One day you will look at yourself and see someone new. Your eyes will shine brighter. Your skin will glow. Your laughter will return. Your mind will be sharp. You will feel alive because I have made you alive again. There are gifts I placed in you long ago. Dreams, discernment, healing power, creativity, that have been buried under the weight of what you've carried. But as you walk in obedience, they will wake up. You will feel when something is wrong before it happens. You will dream with clarity. You will know things without explanation. These are your spiritual senses coming back to life. When you wake, you will not just feel rested, you will feel charged with life. You will move through your day with focus and strength. The confusion that used to cloud your mind will be gone. You will not wander aimlessly or waste time in distraction. You will move with precision because I have aligned your steps with my plan. You will solve problems with wisdom, speak with authority, and move as if guided by an unseen hand, because you are. The mornings you once dreaded will become holy moments between you and me, where the tone for the day is set in peace, joy, and strength. This is more than physical change. This is spiritual unlocking. When your body is clean and your spirit nourished, the veil lifts. You will see where I am taking you. You will hear my whispers clearly. You will understand not only what is coming but who you are and what I made you for. You will live in deep closeness with me and walk in rhythm with my purpose. The revelations will come quickly and clearly because you have prepared the vessel to receive them. My words will take root in you and grow into unshakable truth. Every bite you take is a step closer to the vision I have for you. The fog that has covered your life, born of battles, poor fuel, and distractions, will lift. You will see your calling with certainty. You will leave behind what drains you. You will break cycles that bound you. You will walk in bold confidence into the work I have set before you. My child, I am not just changing your diet. I am changing your life. The fog will lift. The light will shine. You will see clearly. You will walk boldly, and nothing will stop the purpose I have prepared for you. This is your time. You are ready.